Downtown Waukesha is about to have its moment. There's a corner in downtown Waukesha that I've driven past probably 1,000 times. North Grand Avenue and Wisconsin Avenue, where an old Associated Bank branch sat quiet and empty for years after it closed. Every time I passed it, I thought the same thing. Somebody should do something with that spot. Well, somebody finally is. By August 2026, that corner is going to be home to the Cobblestone Hotel and Suites, a 4-story, 60-room hotel with an indoor pool, complimentary breakfast, and a full-service steakhouse called Waukesha Chop House, right on the ground floor. And if you live and work in Waukesha like I do, this isn't just a cool new building. This is a genuine turning point for our downtown. Let me tell you why. Before we even talk food, let's talk about what it means to finally have a quality hotel anchored in the heart of downtown Waukesha. Right now, if family flies in from out of state, a colleague needs a room, or a wedding party needs somewhere to stay, there is no obvious answer that keeps them here. They end up in Brookfield. They end up near the interstate. And the moment that happens, their dinners, their breakfasts, their Saturday morning wandering, all of it leaves before it ever has a chance to land downtown. A 60-room hotel changes that every single weekend. Your out-of-town guests wake up downtown Waukesha, walk out the front door, and discover what we already know. That the Fox River Trail is right there. That the farmers market is a short walk on a Saturday morning. That this city has character that a lot of newer Wisconsin communities simply can't match. And beyond visitors, a hotel signals something to the broader business community. Developers, restaurateurs, entrepreneurs, they watch these moves. When a brand commits here, especially after the financing delays and years of persistence this project required, it tells the world that Waukesha is worth betting on. That's the kind of confidence that attracts more confidence. Now, let's talk food. And I want to be upfront about something. Waukesha already has a real dining scene, and it deserves credit. Mainstream is a great bar with great burgers. Does exactly what it is every time. Magellan's Pizza? Try getting a table there on a summer Friday night. That crowd tells how much people love it. People's Park on a warm evening is one of the best things about living in this city. And Tofty's has long been our answer for a truly elevated night out, an exceptional tapas experience that earns every bit of its reputation. These places are beloved. They're packed, consistently. The demand for quality dining in Waukesha has never been the question. What's been missing is one specific kind of evening. Not a bar night, not a small plate tasting menu, not a festival crowd in the park. A proper sit-down steakhouse dinner, where you linger over a glass of wine, order a great cut of beef, and feel like you had a real night out, without driving 20 minutes to Brookfield or 25 minutes north to Heartland to find it. That gap has quietly existed for years. Waukesha Chop House fills it. Waukesha Chop House is a Wisconsin-grown steakhouse founded in Chippewa Falls in 2016, now operating at roughly a dozen locations across 5 states, almost all of them inside Cobblestone hotels. The menu centers on certified Angus beef steaks, ribeye, filet, New York strip, porterhouse, alongside fresh seafood, creative shareables, and a bar with 20-plus craft beers and wines by the glass. And here's something worth noting. The Waukesha location will have an outdoor patio with garage doors that open right up to the street. On a warm evening in downtown Waukesha, that is going to be something. You can't talk about a new hotel in downtown Waukesha without acknowledging the Clark. It would feel like an omission. The Clark Hotel carried real meaning for this community for generations. A lot of people have complicated feelings about its story, and those feelings are completely valid. Places like that carry memories that don't just disappear when a chapter closes. The Cobblestone isn't the Clark. It's not trying to be. But what the Clark always represented, the belief that downtown Waukesha was a destination, that belief is very much alive in what the Cobblestone is setting out to do. Think of it less as a replacement, more as a continuation of the same instinct this downtown has always had. We belong on the map. Here's what I keep coming back to, as someone who lives and works here. Waukesha is a genuinely great place to raise a family, build a business, and put down roots. The river trail, the architecture, the farmer's market on a Saturday morning, the sense that you know your neighbors and your neighbors know you. We have so much going for us. But if I'm being real, there has always been a quiet pull toward Milwaukee or Brookfield for a certain kind of evening. Not because we don't love it here, but because that option simply hasn't existed downtown. Waukesha changes that. It gives couples a real date night. It gives professionals a client dinner spot. It gives families a place to celebrate without getting on the highway. And the hotel brings fresh faces into our downtown every single night. People who walk out the next morning, explore the block, find something they love, and think, I want to come back here. That's how downtowns build momentum. Not all at once, one good decision at a time. I'm not naive. The restaurant business is hard, and Waukesha has seen its share of closed storefronts. But a hotel-anchored restaurant has a built-in foundation that a standalone concept simply doesn't have. Cobblestone and Waukecha have proven this model works. In Hartford, Janesville, Neenah, Stevens Point, communities with similar profiles and similar challenges. They came here because they looked at this market and saw something worth fighting for. And they did fight for it. Real financing delays, years of persistence, before a single foundation was poured. That kind of commitment means something. I think by the time the leaves turn in fall 2026, a lot of us are going to be sitting at a table at Waukesha Chop House, looking out at North Grand Avenue and feeling something we haven't felt about that corner in a long time. This is exactly where I want to be. So, what do you think? Are you excited? Skeptical? Got a favorite downtown spot or a memory that shapes how you feel about what's coming? Drop it in the comments. I read every one and I genuinely want to hear from you. If this resonated, hit subscribe. I post regularly about life, community, and real estate right here in the Waukesha area. Share this with a neighbor who calls this city home. I'll see you in the next one.